When you look at a train, what do you see? You see an engine, and you see a bunch of bogies. There's only one engine. At most now these days I have another engine because they don't want to turn it around or whatever it is, for whatever reason. But principles, one engine and a bunch of bogies. Karachi is the engine of our economy. At partition, Pakistan didn't have an economy. No banking system, nothing. So they really a startup. And at that time, it was a business community, the Muslim business, Indian business community, which supported the government for 2 years. Government had no money. Everything, salaries, requirements of government were all paid for by the business people. There was this riveted, passionate commitment to building the country. And you had several groups. You had the Adamjees, you had the Saigols, you had the Dawoods and several others. All of us were intense competitors. But we were all focused on building the economy. Absolutely. Memons come from Sindh. And in the very early years, long before the Brits left, they went and spread out for trade. So they went to East Africa, down there they've gone to South Africa, they spread over, obviously in India, that whole area. And as you keep applying, so you develop these, fundamental principles of trading, which are become natural to you as the generations progress. So the Memon community has a natural propensity to think business. Those who talk business day and night are obviously going to be much more business oriented than those who discuss it half the time. I mean, that's your consequence. We Memons talk business all the time. Everything to us is business. That's where we spend our time, including weekends. I mean, there's no thinking going for golf and going out here and that. We're just business. So much so that my father and my uncles in pre-partition India, they would, for example, be carrying the inventory into the warehouse, and it'd be night time, they'd go to sleep there. They won't go home. They sleep on the bales. Do you understand what commitment means? That's how you grow. What is education? Basically, there are two fundamental parts to education. One part is called competencies. The other part is called tarbiyat. As we've gone down the road of Pakistan's development, the first part has gone to its extreme, that the competencies have been misused and gone into corrupt ways. And it's proven by the fact that the tarbiyat is not there to check that. You need to have a fundamental basis of values to manage this. Because this side is all ego. Tarbiyat controls the ego. So you need both. Father decided that we would set up an engineering university, that time called Dawoods College of Engineering Technology, which is now called the University of Engineering Technology. And we're going to put up 6 of these. You imagine that you're talking about the 60s. In 62, this was set up. 14 years, within 14 years of partition. With a country which didn't have an economy. And we were already thinking that far ahead. So we brought in electronics, which in no way, no university offered electronics. Metallurgy, and then, of course, chemical engineering. Fault the Memons into saying that they never ever shared with public at large or whatever the contribution they're making in the philanthropic area. Nobody knows. The early years, the contribution was enormous. They still are, but they're all under the radar. It's not known. This city, by the grace of God, is so damn resilient. It continues to pay 65% of the taxes of the country for the last 75 years. And all of that is being taken away and invested up country. I say, fine, that is the job of Karachi. But don't turn around and keep hitting it in the back while it's trying to do that. Every time he's trying to do something, you go and hit him in the back, and then you hit him in the back, and you hit him in the back. You know, his capability is going to decline. So that's what we're doing in Karachi. It's a phenomenal city. We should have been Dubai. But our closed-mindedness, our tongue deal has brought us to this. You know, you can never be a big man if you have a small heart and a small mind.